So I have a couple questions for you, but she talks about the 10,000, which doesn't seem like a lot as a percentage of the foreign students, the temporary students that were brought in. Like it was like fraud the way they were brought in. Let me just. So she starts off with that. She ends with that, but then she gets into some other stuff about how come the liberals can't answer how many people have gone back home.
Also, according to the Economic Times here, the IRCC flagged over 10,000 student acceptance letters that were potentially fraudulent in 2024. A total of 500,000 applications were reviewed, with 93% of the letters that were verified as genuine, 2% deemed fraudulent, and 1% associated with canceled student admissions. And this is also interesting because it's the exploitation of international students, not at all by Canada, but we have Jenny Kwan, who's an immigration critic for Canada's New Democratic Party, called the revelations extremely alarming and urged the government to address both fraudulent actors and potential complicity by educational institutions, saying, and I quote, "Canada has a responsibility to ensure that international students who have been defrauded are protected." This might be unpopular or very popular, and I say this with all due respect to people who have had their lives totally upended by having to go through something like this, where you essentially give everything that you have. In some cases, I was reading stories of people who sold their house just to pay for this fake admission, to pay for this fake immigration that they didn't know was fake. So I certainly have a lot of compassion and sympathy for them there. But at the end of the day, it's not the government's responsibility to make sure that you're taken care of if something turns out to be a scam, because there's a very easy way to ensure that things are real, and that is to go through the official channels, not somebody who contacted you on Facebook Messenger saying that they can help you.
There's a lot to unpack here. There are 500,000 people as of December that should have been removed from Canada. How many were removed?
The Honourable Minister.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. You need to contextualize the numbers when we present them in this House. There's facts.
You still have time, Minister. You have a few seconds.
Do you see that? I mean, is this real? Are they clipping these? Have you seen any of these clips in the last couple of days?
Yes, I have.
Do they look like they're like strung together or edited almost weirdly? Like, or is it just the way it happens that they happen to be all like really going about their question period? Does it seem weird to you?
I think it seems like the normal shit show.
I feel like these are all added together or something. Because look at this house.
People cut out so if this is someone producing it, then they might have just cut out all the bull crap in between to actually.
Oh, this is from Table Salt,
actually get to the speaking. So it just cuts out all the blah 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 blah.
Maybe that's what it is. It's like YouTube jump cuts kind of thing, right? So look at her reaction.
Sometimes the speaker's saying some stuff, or who knows what's going on. Look
at the reaction here.
That should have been removed from Canada. How many were removed?
The Honourable Minister.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. You need to contextualize the numbers when we present them in this House. There's facts.
You still have time, Minister. You have a few seconds.
Mr. Chair, appreciate that. CBSA and Public Safety Minister, he was here, I believe, Thursday, and he's in charge.
How many of the 500,000 people that are not supposed to be in Canada have been removed? Just the number.
Minister.
So thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Again, people whose visas expires or who are here that should not be here need to leave. If they do not, that is a CBSA.
Remember.
Have you heard her before at all?
No.
This is just infuriating. They shouldn't even be allowed to thank the minister. Like, they're just wasting time.
But here's the thing. The minister cannot set levels if she doesn't know how many people have left. So it is her job. So I need to know how many people of that 500,000 has left? How about this? Does she even know? Does she have any clue?
Minister.
So again, Mr. Chair, my role here tonight is not to talk about people leaving and people that are here that have visas expired and so on. In terms of how many have left, that is completely a CBSA function, and the public safety takes care.
The honourable member.
Canadians literally pay her $100,000 top up and give her a car to know these numbers. How many of the 500,000 people that were supposed to leave in December actually left? This is pretty simple. Like, how many? Does she know?
I won't make you listen to the rest of that, but just so you know, she still did not answer the question. And it makes you wonder, is it that she doesn't know the answer, in which case she absolutely should not have that portfolio? Or is it that she knows the answer and it's higher and she doesn't want people to know, so she's trying to evade it?
Why would she evade it if it was higher? You know?
Or lower.
Or lower. I mean, to me, but I mean, it's just infuriating. You go through all that. And why was that? Is that just, it must be just a committee with nobody in there? Like it's an empty chamber almost. They're just going over that stuff, but it's just infuriating that they don't have to answer any questions. They can just ramble on, and I don't know. It just gets annoying.